Hi guys, and welcome back to some more Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments.
According to the deadly plants information, in order to perform our experiment, we will need fertilizer and food. Caterpillars should do nicely.
So I think the problem is we need fertilizer from somewhere, which I assume we can get at Kew Gardens, because we have things. Got an option of dialogue we can use about the fragment from a statue. Alright, that's good to know. Yeah, we have caterpillars. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is head to Kew Gardens. Because I think I'm missing something to do that experiment. Appear to be getting quite a bit of frame rate drops today with the Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. I wonder if I'm running something in the background that's causing this to happen. After the death of his father, Albert now feels the responsibility to manage Kew Gardens. Is not linked to anything. That's not linked to anything. Neither is that. We need more clues, because so far nothing seems to be linked. Just looking over my case logs. As you do, as a detective. World-class detective extraordinaire. Okay, I wonder who I can ask about the broken fragment thing. I guess everyone. May as well ask everyone. Hey! Martin. Hamish. Tell me about the bust.
There is a bust of Montague Dunn in the nursery.
A bust? Oh, that old thing. Further proof of that outrageous ego of his.
But why in that room, in particular?
Oh, I don't know, but it has always been there.
Q. Bust in the nursery. It's a fragment from a statue.
It is strange, because I recovered a fragment of the bust inside the Colonial Collection Room.
Really? Oh, well, so I am mistaken. It ought to have been removed during the cleanup. This room is so small.
Do you know who moved it?
I have no idea. Surely Mr. Dunn requested it. Do you have any more questions like this? Because fragments of rock are not my responsibility.
Evidently.
He was not
Thank you,
happy
Mr.
answering
Hamish.
that.
We shall continue our investigation.
It's good to... What's in? You're in the way. Good to know. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright, I doubt I can get fertilizer in here. I'm in a gardens place and I walk into an office for fertilizer. Goes to show, I know nothing about nature. Wait, can we perform the analysis now? Like, is that what it's telling us? Oh no, it's updated to tell us about the marble bust. It was recently removed and thrown into the refuse bin in the nursery. It's because I've just recorded Bioshock Infinite, so I'm like trying to use F to open doors. There has to be somewhere I can get something to do this experiment. I'm just going to talk to everyone though. Can we ask her about the bust?
Gardens is such an exciting place.
No,
Wouldn't you
we can't.
agree?
Yes, it's exciting. Oh, so fun. Oh, fun. Wait, maybe we can get the... Alright, set up the alkaloid from a chemical laboratory and the caterpillars. Maybe we can get it at the Divine Syndicate? I don't know what I'm looking for. But maybe we can find something else in that little room where it got the caterpillars from. Okay, which building was that in again? I think it was the one straight on, because there's no other building. Yep, that makes sense. And It was not here. It was over here. Man, my frame rate is really annoying me just now. Okay, so we looked at the cage. Cage. Cage.
A tropical plant. Nothing of interest. A tropical plant. Nothing of interest.
Well, I'm glad we got that one established. Alright, so there is nothing here for me to take. Look on the other side. Plate for opium smoking. Oh yeah, because it was like the chemistry cupboard.
This substance is an alkaloid, the same as in the bottle we found in the bushes at Kew Gardens. Perfect, Watson. We can begin our experiment.
Oh my god, I'm so smart that I worked that out. And I'm so dumb that I didn't realise that's what I was supposed to get. But I worked it out eventually, so yay! I am a genius. We've got some awfully dark under eye circles. We need to sleep more. Maybe once this case is done, we can finally sleep. We can rest knowing we caught the killer. Hey, Watson.
I imagine that one of these plants would be capable of releasing a toxic vapor. I need to find out exactly how it could be done. I shall begin now. Watson, if you are at all optimistic to have dinner this evening, then I'd recommend that you put on the gas mask.
Fun! Okay, let's take this. Let's put it back.
A carnivorous plant.
I have no idea where I took it. Take the caterpillars and then put them back. And then pick up the alkaloid and put it back. What the fuck am I doing? Alright. Maybe... Alright. I'm putting these in the plants, aren't I? Oh! Oh my god.
This plant becomes inactive after being drenched with alkaloid.
What about if a caterpillar's put on it?
I find the behavior of predators utterly fascinating.
Rest in peace. Stab with pen. Oh, great.
It appears to have fallen inactive after being disturbed.
I don't like that plant. Put that there. And we'll start experimenting on this. Oh! Oh my god. That was one hungry plant. And that just like put spikes everywhere.
This plant becomes inactive after being drenched with alkaloid.
If I stick a pin in it.
My word. It shot a spike at me after I stabbed it with a pin. I imagined that its reaction would be ferocious if I increased the strength of my attack.
I'm suddenly absolutely terrified of plants now. Because, wow. Let's put this here. Alright, put a caterpillar in it. I think I may need to switch this plant over to this side. Okay, no, oh. No, it's just going to put it at the same side as that plant then, isn't it? What if I put... Because we're not getting a reaction for when he's doing this.
This plant seems to have had...
Okay. Glad we established that. So that opens up.
It appears to open after being soaked with alkaloid.
Oh my god, I'm such a scientist.
It closed again. I believe I saw a small cloud of gas. I wonder what secrets this plant is hiding. Perhaps if we agitate it to a greater extent whilst it is opened, it will reveal a little more.
Okay, let's put it back in the centre. So we managed to open it up with the alkaloid. And then stick a pin in it. Stick a pin in it.
It closed again. I believe I saw a small cloud of gas. I wonder what secret...
What if we put a caterpillar in it while it's open? Yes, yes, it's open, it's open, it's open. Oh. That fucking plant again.
It closed again. I wonder what secrets this
Perhaps if we
plant is
agitate
hiding.
it to a greater
Perhaps-
extent. Well, how the fuck do I agitate it? Move it about? How the hell do you agitate a plant?
It appeared. This is a...
But how do I agitate it? What else have we got? I'm just gonna move it about. Surely something will happen. Because poking it is just... Wait, if we open it up more?
No reaction.
And then poking it's just going to close it with a gas
A prickly...
back here. Definitely no more reactions from it.
No reaction. It closed again. I believe I saw a small cloud of gas. I wonder what secrets this
Yeah,
plant is hiding.
agitate it to a greater
Perhaps it-
extent. Well, how the fuck do I do that, Holmes?
No reaction.
Okay. Open. Right.
It appears to open.
Okay. I'm well aware. I just don't know how the fuck to agitate it. Keep placing caterpillars on it? No.
It closed again. I wonder what's...
Okay, I'm gonna skip. Because I have no idea how the hell to agitate a plant. It was agitating me more like.
The plants would be capable of killing only if they were directly next to the victim and stimulated at precisely the right moment.
Let us take our caterpillars to the Colonial Collection Room. We may see things more clearly there.
It is too early, Watson. Our suspects will be there. Let us investigate Kew Gardens one more time and ask some questions.
Oh, so we're going back to Kew Gardens again. Find a way to stimulate the deadly plants. Find a deadly plant completed. Inspect Kew Gardens, find out how to stimulate the deadly plants. Before performing an experiment, talk to all suspects about the day of the murder. Okay, where do we go? Kew Gardens. That's where we're going. I know things. The tent over books disappeared. I noticed that earlier. Gosh, what a long journey. What a long load time. Alright, I honestly have no idea who I think could have done this killing. Part of me wants to say it's Martin Hamish, but I don't think I really have proof to say that it was him. Alright, we need to speak to everyone. The day of the murder! Tell me everything! Where were you? What were you doing? What happened?
Can you tell me if you saw Mr. Montague Dunn on the day of his death?
Yes, of course. I met him, and we went to see Albert, his son, at around 9:30. He appeared quite calm.
Your activity at that morning.
What were you doing on the morning of the accident?
After paying multiple visits to Albert, I had a little talk with Miss White. Then I returned to my desk to complete some paperwork. Suddenly I observed that Mr. Dunn was not feeling well, so I ran immediately to fetch Albert. I clearly remember that it was around 10:30, for I was late that morning.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.